In a recession, there are two types of people. People who are making money and people who aren't making any money. The question is, what side do you want to be on? My name is Salim Mohammed and I entered this entrepreneurial world for the past 10 months. I must say, luckily for us, or people like myself, there are quite a number of individuals that had a lot of failed stories to which we can learn from and skip the failure phases and go directly to success. So one thing I've learned I'm going to share with you all is how to apply these 5 criterions to measure an opportunity. Opportunities are all around us, but how do you know how to get yourself involved in these opportunities? Right? So the first of the 5 is the product. What is the business offering? I asked 2 questions about the product. The first question is this something people really need right now? Is there a need in the marketplace for the product? And the answer is yes. Of course. Who doesn't want an additional form of income to assist their financial needs, right? The second question is, does the product fit the need? For years and years to come, they will always have the Forex market. Once each country has their own currency and we do trading between countries, it will always have the Forex market. So yes, it satisfies the needs. The second criterion is the company. Now this is a company that is debt free. It doesn't need new clients to keep afloat. The $5 trillion a day Forex market attracts millions of people with a shared dream of financial freedom. The CASHFX group is artfully combining the technical experience required for Forex success with a dedicated corporate team, state-of-the-art headquarters, and a passion for helping others with a strong desire to improve their lives. With over 120,000 plus members in 185 countries, they've conducted over 209,000 plus payouts. So the answer is yes, 100% solid, bulletproof company. So I guess we're rocking and rolling, right? The third criterion is, how do you earn money? Because if you look at this from a business perspective, is it worth your time? Can you make money? And that's the key thing for people to know. Can you make quick, part-time, or full-time money? And the answer is yes. So you have a good product, you have a good company, you have a good compensation plan. What about the support tools and systems? What you have? So this CASHFX group have a ticketed support system that channels your direct needs and questions. You have the conversion pros partnering with the CASHFX group to advance your marketing and software skills. You have fast payments and layered security to keep your money safe and confidential. You have transparent reporting in your back office, giving you access to your trade results and easily check your CASHFX historical data. You also have live virtual events, giving company updates with plans for the future, compensation plan updates, etc. So the right support tools and systems, check out for sure. And the last thing, but not the least, is the right timing. We are in a pandemic and the predefined methods of earning an income are quickly dwindling away. A lot of companies are working from home now, and we've seen the highest unemployment rates in the history of our time. Earning an income is at the top of everyone's minds right now. The CASHFX group has created a way to earn a living from the comfort of your home. We want everyone to look and feel their best with no financial worries. It's a brand new opportunity and so many people are excited about it. So if you're the kind of person that wants to earn a weekly recurring income, work from home, be healthier, more vibrant, then stay on this call as we go through in details how this business plan works. Or reach out to the person that shared this video with you and get back to them. I look forward to seeing each one of you on this exciting and rewarding journey. Take care.
Good evening, good evening, good evening, everyone, and welcome to our CASHFX group presentation for this evening. My name is Sheldon Shirley, and I'll be taking you through on this journey with us this evening. All right, just want to tell you that your time here will not be one that is wasted, but truly you are going to see that this opportunity is definitely something that you want to be a part of. All right, so bear with me as we go through this presentation, and I definitely want to wish you all, before we get into it, a CFX Happy New Year. All right, 2022 is definitely yours to have. All right, so whatever your dreams and aspirations are, you can achieve it. And I'm telling you that this is a good vehicle to also get you there. All right, so without further ado, I am going to get right into our presentation this evening. All right, so one of the first things that I want you to realize and remember as we go through this presentation is that there are no referrals needed. Absolutely no referrals needed. All of that is just optional. All right. Secondly, there are no monthly fees. All right. No monthly subscriptions. Pardon me. No monthly subscriptions. You just definitely have to pay out of pocket one-time purchase a contract, sit back, relax, and enjoy your returns. And of course, there are no mandatory meetings. These meetings are only for educational purpose only, to let you know what this opportunity is all about. And also, last but not least, let the pros trade for you. All right, let the pros trade for you. Yes, we're in the Forex space, but you don't have to worry about sitting in front of charts for the whole day, catching a move. No, we have the professionals to do that for you. So with that being said, of course, you are about to find out that success in the Forex space is literally just a few clicks away. All right, pretty simple, yeah? I agree. So the CASHFX group is involved in two trending industries. First of which is what we call e-learning. That is, you get an opportunity to learn. Once you have internet access, you have an opportunity to learn. And also there is e-earning. So we know about the various markets, but none stand above the Forex market. Largest, most liquid market. All right, recession proof. What that means is that whether times are bad or times are good, this market still makes money. And that's why it's important to have professionals with proper risk management go ahead and trade on your behalf. If the market goes up, you profit. Market goes down, there's still profits to be made. All right, so definitely this is something that the banks do, the hedge fund managers and all of these. So CASHFX group has sought a way to help the regular man like yourself and I to get an opportunity to take our share of this 5.3 trillion per day market. Nice, of course it is. So also we want to talk some more about them in terms of their core values. Their core values, they are very transparent, they are very honest, and they have respect for their members. And that's a good quality, or those are good qualities to have to ensure that you can form a trustworthy relationship, especially in ventures like these. So definitely their purpose is to ensure that we have success in the Forex space through their proprietary trading on our behalf, are also putting us in a position to learn as we go along. But this company positions themselves to ensure that they have the best professionals for optimal success for its members. So we're talking about project managers, we're talking about persons who are experts in financial markets, persons who are good with advertising, translating, teaching. All these professionals come together. Why? Because of course, no one person knows everything, and the better team you have, then the better you're able to perform. So who would have put this together? Well, our founders, Wascar Lopez and Edwin Abad, two wonderful guys, all right? Wascar Lopez definitely is a successful entrepreneur, he's successful in the crypto space, all right? Edwin Abad is a Forex guru, all right, and he loves what he does. So we put these two guys together, man, they're doing awesome work. So they are both experienced in the multi-level marketing space, and they decided to make something that actually works and benefits all its members. And so CASHFX Group was formed when they came together into the $7 million out of their own pockets to start up this company. So the company is, of course, registered in Panama City. It's a fly-by-night thing. It's a global company with over 300,000 members globally. All right, so that's good to know. So I just want to take you on a quick tour of our headquarters over there in Panama City, that was opened, or they had a ribbon cutting ceremony in September of last year. So just stay tuned and take a look. Nice. All right, definitely looking forward to stepping foot in that awesome place. All right, looks wonderful. So now that we would have gone through the whole aspect of the company, who they are, what they're about, then the next thing we want to get into is how do we get into this company? Well, I'm already a member of that company. So how do you get in? Well, we have 15 contracts, 15 types of contracts that can be purchased, and we have broken them down in 3 categories. First of which is what we call the elemental plans. So the elemental plans start from 300 all the way to 3,000. And we talked about e-learning earlier. This is where it's at. All right. So once you purchase a contract, a part of what comes with it, well, the product actually of the contract is that you get an education. That is, if you so desire, all right, this is at your disposal. Here you learn the basics about trading for yourself if you are so interested. After that, we have the advanced plans, and these goes from 5,000 all the way to 20,000. Here you get advanced knowledge about trading for yourself, again, if you so desire. And from there, we go to the supreme plans, which stems from 30,000 all the way to 100,000, which is our highest contract, or what we call the gold standard. No pun intended. It is the gold standard, and it's also the contract that everybody wants to get to, because that's an awesome goal. All right. So any one of these 15 contracts, and by this point, you are able to take solid trades on your own if you would have used the education available to you. But if not, of course, allow our professionals to trade for you. All right. So you purchase any one of these 15 contracts, whatever you're able to afford. And of course, all these figures are US dollars. All right. So the next question you should be asking me right now is, what's in it for me? I purchased a contract. How do I earn? And that's a good question. Let me tell you. Well, our rewards plan will help us to understand that first and foremost, you can earn through what we call bear capital. Now, bear capital is just passive participation. That is, you purchase a contract, sit back, relax, and at the end of the week, you get an email that tells you how much you would have made based upon your contract that you would have purchased. And you also have the opportunity to partake in a particular bonus called the Force Matrix bonus. All right. So that's 2 amazing things happening for you right away. You are making hands-free money in 2 ways: trade pool and Force Matrix bonus. All right. So that's awesome. The other way to earn, of course, is by sharing the opportunity. And we call this Bull capital. So what this allows you to do is allow your account to grow faster. It allows you to upgrade faster because it opens you up to all the bonuses that are available. So we're talking about fast start bonus, uni-level bonus, matching matrix bonus, leadership rank bonus. So you have all of those at your disposal. And of course, the more you share, then you have the opportunity to rank up in levels. All right. So if you want to go into the fast lane, then bull capital is definitely for you. If you want slow and steady passive income, then bear capital is just for you. All right. Either way, it's a win-win situation. So let me take the time out to break down the contracts for you. We're going to use the $1,000 contract as an example as we look at bear capital. So you purchase a contract. The first thing that happens is that 70% of that money goes into your trading account. So that's $700 that goes into your trading account, right? Now this goes into the broker, which the traders are now going to trade for you on your behalf. And because this broker has to be regulated, then it means that your money has to be insured by law. So peradventure, anything should happen, that 70% comes back to you. All right. So although it is 70% of your contract that is being traded for you, the promise of the company is to take your contract purchase. So you purchase a $1,000 contract. They are going to take that now to 200% or 2x or $2,000. So what happens is you purchase a contract, there's zero balance, and then this purchase generates for you $2,000, hence 2x or 200%. The remaining 30% goes towards what we call bull capital. All right, now bull capital is where your academy product comes from, right? So again, we talk about that the learning part of this opportunity. You don't have to use it. And also your bonuses come from this 30%. So 50% of this 30% goes to the person who would have brought you in the form of a fast start bonus, right? And the other half of it goes into uni-level bonus. All right. So the person who brought you in also gets a piece of this uni-level bonus. And this is not a one-time bonus. It's a reoccurring bonus. Every time the person upgrades, they still get that bonus as long as the person stays in the company. So the higher they go, the bigger the bonuses will be, of course. And this aspect also goes 2x, 200%, or $2,000. So with this one opportunity, you can earn 400% on your purchase. All right, so that is awesome. That is awesome, or because of your purchase, rather. Now, let's get back to bear capital. What are your options if you allow your contract to go to 2x? Well, here's what you do. Two options. One, withdraw your money. There's a 20% withdrawal fee. We'll talk about that some more later on, right? So you're now left with $1,600. You can walk away. Go about your business. You're not tied to the company. All right. Option number two, withdraw your money. 20% comes out. You have the $1,600. You can pocket $600, repurchase the $1,000 contract, and get that wheel spinning again. All right. It's wonderful. Yes, it is. But there is a better option. Option number three, and my personal favorite, that allows you to benefit from compounding interest. What is compounding interest? Well, that is putting your interest on top of your interest on top of your interest. So you have bigger returns and faster growth. All right. So as soon as you have enough in your balance to upgrade to the next contract size above, then you go ahead and hit that upgrade button and boom, you're now participating in the power of compounding interest. And Einstein, the wise one, says compounding interest is the eighth wonder of the world. That means it's something amazing. All right. Just in case you missed that. All right. So let me show you how that works with what we call a roadmap to $100,000. So if you start with the lowest contract, which is a 300, you can work your way up to the $100,000 contract. And this is how it works. Now, this chart is a 5% per week estimate. All right. So if you get more, you'll get there faster. If you get less, we'll get there with a longer time period. However, here's how it works. So you purchase a $300 contract, 210 is being traded for you. So now $250 will be in your balance because you're receiving $10.50 after a 24 weeks period. And then now you are able to upgrade your contract. right? So that $50 comes out because that's your 20% withdrawal fee, because yes, an upgrade is considered a withdrawal because you're taking out the money to put it on what you'd have already purchased so you can upgrade to the next contract, which is the 500 contract. Now that you're at the 500 contract, you're no longer making $10.50 a week, but you're making $17.50 per week, all right? That's awesome. That's the power of compounding I was talking about. And when you get to the $1,000 contract, you're no longer making $17.50 a week. Now you're making $35 a week, and it goes up and up and up as you keep compounding your interest. All right, that's amazing stuff. Okay, so let me stop here to tell you as well that if you start with a 300 contract, you will have to renew at the 500 because of the carryovers in percentage. Once you upgrade, your contract does not start from zero, all right? The percentage is carried over, albeit at a lesser percentage, but the company's promise is to take you to 200%, and that would have already started on your 300. So the only time your percentage starts back at zero is when you renew your contract, and that is why I suggested that. So if you want further explanation on that, please ask the person who would have shared this link with you and invited you on this call and help them to go through your options. Okay, good stuff. So within 5 to 7 years, you could possibly move from a 300 to the $100,000 contract. And that, my friend, is an amazing feat. All right, awesome stuff. So let's talk about that 20% that we spoke about earlier. First and foremost, I want you to understand that that 20% goes into this, what we call our force matrix 3x10. So what that means is that 20% doesn't go to the company, but it goes back to the members in the company. And that's one of the reasons why the system is sustainable. It is one of the reasons why we have longevity. And that's one of the reasons why we have a high retention rate of our members, because the system is designed so wonderful to benefit its members that people just keep coming back and they don't go away, but they do their upgrades and they keep coming back, doing their renewals and so on and so forth. So how this works is once you join the company, you're placed into the force matrix. All right. So you either fall beside someone or you fall beneath someone. And those who are coming in do the same. They fall beside you or they fall beneath you. So how this works is once somebody that is beneath you withdraws, then that 20% is shared up to the persons above him in that particular network. And so again, it keeps on feeding the system. And so we have that longevity that we spoke about earlier. All right. It's just as simple as that. So you might think 20%, oh, this is like a big number. All right. But it is simply a circulation of value. All right. So let's talk about another bonus. But by the way, before we move on, this bonus, again, everybody benefits. Whether you're sharing the opportunity with someone or not, you earn from this. All right. However, the next bonus we're going to talk about is unilevel bonus. This is for persons who are interested in sharing the opportunity. So how this works is that once you join the company, you have access to 4 levels where you earn 10% on the persons whom you would have shared the opportunity with, right? So if I invite you, you're on my level 1, I get a fast start bonus, but I also get a unilevel bonus, as I spoke earlier. All right. So that unilevel bonus is because I've now brought someone in and I'm now building my unilevel team. So when you, whom I would have brought in, bring in your brother, right? Your brother will fall on my level 2. And then again, I get 10% unilevel bonus. If your brother brings in his girlfriend, she falls on my level 3, I get 10% again, right? And if she brings in her best friend, she falls on my level 4, right? And if her best friend brings someone in, then I get no more bonus there because they're not on my level 5. In order for me to get bonuses on my level 5 and 6, my team and I would have to do a certain amount of business within a 30-day period so that I can rank up to executive and then now open up levels 5 and 6 where I'm now earning 20% bonuses on that level. All right. So that's good to know. Same thing applies. If you want to open level 7 and 8, then you have to do that amount of business that it takes to rank you up to manager. And if you want to unlock level 9, again, you and your team have to do a certain amount of business to get you to director. And if you want to go levels 10, 11, and infinity, then you and your team again would have to pull together, put in some work, and you rank up to president, ambassador, and global ambassador. And at this level, you're now earning from everyone in your organization. And that's good stuff, right? That's where that residual income or your reoccurring income comes from. All right. The wonderful thing about this is it is designed for everyone to work together. So you can't just bring people in, leave them on their own and expect to progress. No, that's not how it works. If you guys work together, you duplicate, help your persons you're bringing to duplicate what you're doing, and everybody's working together. If your team is a success, you're a success. And if you're a success, your team is a success. And that is how this works. All right. Awesome stuff. Again, this is where your residual income is going to come from. So you want to pay close attention to this particular aspect. I'll encourage everyone to share the opportunity, but you will see how great it is the longer you stay within the company. Nice. All right. But again, that is strictly optional. All right. Let's keep that in mind. So the more you share, of course, the company rewards you for your efforts. So if you share and you rank up, then by the time you make the rank of executive, there's an iPad for you or a cash prize of $675. If you rank up to manager, there's a Rolex watch or $7,500. All right. Now remember, again, we're talking about US figures here. By the time you get to director, there's an all expenses paid trip for two, right? Or you can claim the cash prize of $11,250. When you get to president, there's a Porsche or $75,000 US reward, right? If you get to ambassador, then there's a $150,000 cash prize to be had, or you take the car. And when you get to global ambassador, of course, it's a Lamborghini or $375,000 cash prize. Awesome stuff. All right. So again, the company rewards you for your efforts. Word of mouth is the best advertisement. All right. So rather than giving the money to large companies and say, hey, let's give it to our members. All right. But that's good and dandy. But the thing that I like the most about this company is the numbers. It's the numbers. The numbers, my friends. When you look at the numbers, it tells you exactly what has been going on. It shows you the track record of the company. And that's what got me interested in this company in the first place. And I'm sure it will have the same effect for you. So let's look at this chart. For the past 2 years, I love saying that because we're now into our year 3. For the past 2 years, the company has been performing astonishingly well. So in 2020, when everything was just going down the hill and everything was in shambles, companies locking down, the pandemic, it was wreaking havoc. Look what CASHFX was doing. That's a 329.54% return in a year that was just filled with turmoil. It's ridiculous. All right. But it happened. The numbers are there to prove it. Look at last year, 254.74%. Consistent returns. Now you might be looking at the disparity and say, hey, but is a great disparity there, Sheldon? Well, let me tell you why that is. Because the company grew so exponentially. What happened that the traders decided to take less risk in order to secure the company or secure the members of the company. All right, so that's what happened there. So if you look in 2021, you can definitely see that there are more consistencies. All right, so every month except for December, we can see a consistent return of over 20%. And December, of course, the holiday season, the market has not much volume or much volatility. So, the traders decided to not take unnecessary risks and just not trade on some of the weeks. And that's why those returns are so low. As you can see, again, both are consistent. All right. So now that you know all these awesome things, the next question that you want to ask yourself is, how do I get in? How do I get in? And that's a great question, my friends. Well, you have to acquire Bitcoins. All right. You have to acquire Bitcoins. So let me tell you a little bit about Bitcoin. Right now, Bitcoin is a computer generated asset. All right. It's digital money, if you want to put it that way. It is a medium of exchange between persons without the intervention of the bank. All right. Bitcoin is special because there's a fixed amount, so it does not suffer inflation. There's only 21 million Bitcoin that can be produced, my friends, right? So it doesn't suffer inflation. So what it does mostly is appreciate in value. All right, with government currency, there's unlimited printing, so your money that you have devalues and loses purchasing power. Bitcoin doesn't do that to you. Bitcoin is a public database. All right. So the blockchain is there for everyone to go on and to see the various confirmations of what is taking place. All right. It's a decentralized fund, meaning no one person owns it. Everybody has a share as long as they purchase some Bitcoins. There are low transaction fees. So you can make large transactions and pay very low fees versus the fiat currency. That does not happen. All right. By the end of the day, what Bitcoin does is it puts the power back into your hands. It puts power into the hands of the free market. It gives you sovereignty over your money, more control. And that's what we want. All right. We don't want to leave everything into the hands of the government because, of course, well, let's not get into that. All right. But they can just step in at any time, freeze your account and do whatever they want. They decide inflation rates and all of these things. So Bitcoin is really the money for the people. So that is why the company would have chosen Bitcoin as its method of payment. So earlier we said to you that you don't need to refer anyone, but understand that you have to be referred by someone. All right. So you need someone's referral link to get in because you can't just type up in Google and sign up. You need somebody who's inside the company to share their link with you so that you can be a part of the company. So once you get that, and there are no apps, let me put that out there. Once you get that and you register, you go ahead and make a payment, then boom, you are now a member of the CASHFX group. All right. So once you join, of course, the next question is how you get your money back. Well, it's simple. You just request a withdrawal and that money is sent back to your wallet, or you can have the leaders here convert that money for you if you so desire. And if not, we can also put you onto a global MasterCard where you can put your money on there, go to the ATMs, shop online, go to your point of sales and use your card just to say whatever your options or whatever option you like. All right. So why do we share this opportunity, my friends? Because we want you to do what matters most. That is spend time with your family. All right. Or allow your hard-earned money to work hard and earn for you. All right. So get back to the person who would have invited you on this call and talk to them if you have any questions. I am definitely looking forward to having you on board. This is a wonderful opportunity you don't want to miss. All right. It's your boy, Shirley, and I'm saying out until next time. Take care and God bless you all.